Who is my most loyal viewer? Well, it's either going to be Bean or it's going to be Zombie. Those are my guesses. I feel like those are the two that are like in every single stream we've ever done. Okay. How many more do I have to do? Done it. I think we're not too far away now. Alright, let's do this one. Ah, Zombie! You are the most loyal viewer. I always knew you would be. Hello again. Hello, I've eaten dinner. And now I am waiting for Rimworld to start, and I can't help but notice that it's not doing that. Let's try closing the program and starting it up again. Have I finally flown too close to the sun? Is all hope lost? Find out next time on Max Does Rimworld. The game where Max does Rimworld. I am reading this story from one of my creative writing classes, and I can't help but notice that there are quite a few M dashes in here. Like, quite a lot. Like, more than I've ever seen in this person's writing before. They're gonna get absolutely shredded for this. I can tell you right now. So we've got 3 M dashes in the first paragraph, then none, then 2, then like 2, then none, 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 1, 2, none, 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 2. I mean, you know, it's not for me to say anything. Obviously, it's my job to provide feedback, but I mean, we all know. Well, traditionally AIs usually throw in a bunch of M dashes. That doesn't necessarily mean just because you see a bunch of M dashes that it was written by AI. The story is coherent, which is a good sign that it's not written by AI. I don't know if you've ever asked an AI to like write you a short story, but usually it just vomits out some utter garbage. The story, though, is like consistent. The characters are detailed. The details don't change. So, maybe not, but it is a bit weird. It is a bit strange, but that's okay. I don't know. We'll see. Rimworld, you are going to start, right? At some point? What should I write for this? What feedback should I give? It's always the question, isn't it? It's a good story, overall, to be fair. The person wrote a very good story. I'm just not entirely sure about the M dashes. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes with AI nowadays. AI is so bloody good at basically everything it does. Which is, like, if you're a writer, now's a terrible time. I read several AI generated documents before. They're terrible. They are getting better. They are getting better. especially like if you're willing to put in the modicum amount of work that it takes to like reread the AI's, you know, regurgitated crap, it is quite easy to, you know, to write a, I mean, maybe not a good story, but like, you know, a decent story with AI. It doesn't take that much work anymore. As tragic as that is for everyone involved. Okay, I really need to get rid of this. I know that Neverend like added this so that we can see what the colony wealth is, but I've never used it. I just constantly turn it off. Like, if we really wanted to see the colony wealth, we could just, you know, look. We're doing fine at the moment. I mean, we're not doing anything crazy. Okay, we're gonna go murder that Eutyrannus before it gets an opportunity to grow big. Before it can grow into a big, strong dinosaur, we're going to go murder it in cold blood. Why? Because I want to. That's why. What is my... Oh, yeah, let's have a look at your sidecast. Bean! Bonjour, bienvenue? What is that? Ooh. Sucks. I should have checked. Do you want me to upgrade it again? Currently, you are sidecast level 6. You're 1 away from Blizzard. There's, you know, there are other options available to you, just saying. I know, like, of all the colonies I've done, why... Hang on, I just need to figure out why it's not recording. H drive, is it full again? Oh, baby! Okay, we probably don't need any ARC stuff. I'm never going to make a video on that. Yep, that solved the problem. What did you have on your hard drive, Max? Oh, you know, just a terabyte of ARC footage that I'm never going to use. You know how it is. Let's throw some more wood in the generator. Honestly, we should probably begin considering moving the generators inside here. I mean, it's not ideal, but, you know. Yeah, I have a hard drive from 2012 or something that I've used to store my footage on. I really don't think you want it, but if you're desperate for one, you know. I actually really need to get some more, like, SSD storage. I don't have much, I'll be honest. I think I've got about 1 terabyte of SSD storage, which is a problem because obviously every game nowadays really needs to be on an SSD. And, you know, when you're doing video editing, you really want that to be on an SSD as well. You don't want to be video editing, like... I have 3 cats on me, please send help. Zombie eye. Even if I could help you, which I can't, you know, I would not get in the way of your cats plotting your murder. That's... that's like part of the experience of owning cats. Max, are you actually good at construction? Not... You're not terrible, but you're not great. Oh, you pulled off an excellent one. Just thinking that hell is probably better than you. Although she only made a good one, so you know what, maybe Max is clutch. Okay, we need, like, someone to do cleaning, and just cleaning. And nothing else. Because there's just blood everywhere. Well, you know, I used to get a huge discount at Best Buy when I used to work there, which was useful. Oh, is the, good, the, volcano has left. Masterwork wooden chair. Yay! The sheer amount of insect meat is How much insect meat do we have? 2,000. 2,000 insect meat. All we've got is insect meat. Yeah, I do. You were murdered by your cats. Nothing of value was lost. What? Did I say something? Oh. No, it's funny actually, you know. You know who I haven't seen in a very, very long time? Like, in any stream? Cringe. Oh, there's a prosthesis trader. I wonder if we can buy, zombie, a new stomach. Or not zombie, bean. Yeah, me too. Me too. I seem to spend all my money driving to and from work, and not any of my money from work actually goes to my bank account. No, they don't have what we're looking for. Yeah, we're doing okay. Could really do with a volumetric power cell, actually. Who? Oh my god! Can you guys, like, actually keep these guys fed, please, and thank you? I mean, like, I don't really care, but... What did he die of? Why is he dead? What did you guys do to him? Like, what? Okay, well, we should be okay. We've still got one prisoner. You know, we can always just, take Flamingo, you know? Must admit, I am concerned that occurred on our watch, boys. You know, they may not be part of the colony, but they are important. Those people right there are what's going to keep us fed and housed and that sort of jazz. So, you know, let's not murder them if we can avoid it. Yeah, I'm thinking let's actually pay for a fine wall here, which presumably will be more beautiful than the last one. And then, I can actually afford at least one of these, right? Yeah, that should be fine. And we can, like, add a death rest casket here. Here, maybe? Let's do this another way. Let's have one here, one here. We can build a death rest accelerator here and here. What is all this stuff? Okay, well, that's probably fine for now. Okay, I did not realize that would kill the tree, but fair enough. I love how Technaut is still just... Oh my god, he's level 1, or she's level 1 now. Hey! Progress is being made, boys and girls. 6.2. Who was it? Is it a Twitch bot or is it a real person? Are we all good? Who was it? Zombie, who was it? I can't see, so you gotta tell me. Thank you, whoever that was, for whatever you did. It was not someone on Twitch. That means it's a real person. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. What? Okay, well, let's see. Zombie's female. Ukami's female. Hell's female. Food is male. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 female, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 male. Thompson22. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Did he subscribe on YouTube or was it Twitch? It must have been YouTube because Twitch didn't say anything. I don't know why I bother with Twitch, to be honest. Thompson, do you wanna make a character? I've got this guy. No one's claimed him. Oh, it's Twitch. Oh, okay. Well, that works. I've got this guy. No one's claimed him. If you want to like change the backstory and add traits and change the genes or whatever it is you want to do, like, you know, now's a good time. In fact, now is a great time. Some might say now is the best time, and I would be one of them. Overall, I would still say that our biggest problem is severe lack of resources and the huge amount of blood, which is just everywhere. Okay, Dennis, bad news, mate. Someone's got to do it, and that someone is you. You're on cleaning duty. Until someone more useful, or until someone makes you more useful, that's what you're going to be doing. Have fun. I just cut down a bunch of the forest, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it is interesting that I can't see my own stuff. That's probably not great, but you know, here's what it is. So I know that Neverend added the no hopeless romance mod, so that like no one tries to constantly romance people. But at the same time, I've yet to see a single romance attempt anywhere. Which is making me feel like that mod may not be working correctly. I wonder if the death rest casket takes gold. Oh, thank God it doesn't. Okay. Somebody has to refuel the drain casket, yes? Like, we need to be on that. Must be a basic task, right? Eject fuel, eat metal. Extract skull. What would it be under? Would it be like warden? I don't know. But someone needs to be on it. I'm just feeling like people aren't on it. This is a video game. I feel the need to say that. Why? What did I say? Did I say something heinous? Touchnock, can you do your thing? Components, we're always going to buy components. We'll always buy advanced components as well, because we need them. Bioferrite will always sell, because I'm not doing anything with that. Plasteel, I will buy 150 plasteel. It's a lot of my silver, but I promise you it's worth it. We can sell that because we don't need it. Yeah, that'll do. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So now we can get Hell to build the tissue printer. God, this is very expensive. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, it's worth it so that Bean can actually, like, sleep somewhere, but, Dennis, you can have this bed for now. Until I can find you somewhere better. Textiles trader, that's not very useful to me. Surrogate stomach. I think we can afford to make one. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but with the decrease in digestion, means that the already expensive person of Bean, slightly metabolically expensive, is significantly more metabolically expensive. So that will help quite a bit. We get Max to do it, as I think I'm the best doctor. Bean. Bean. I'm so sorry. Is it actually working? Yeah. I didn't I didn't know. I didn't know that would happen. I'm sorry, Bean. I'm sorry. That must be so unlucky. I've never seen that happen before in my entire life. No. Oh, that is tragic. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bean. I didn't know that would happen. Alright. Only if you promise not to tell anybody. Okay? We won't save scum, we'll just... No, we better save scum. I was about to say, I could just revive you, but... Holy Jesus. Rimworld is eating 25 gigabytes of RAM right now. Oh no, it's OBS. Rimworld is eating 10 gigabytes of RAM right now. But OBS is eating the other 10. If anyone asks, this never happened, okay? Because the whole point of this run is that I'm doing it legit-ish. Zombie, I'm sorry. Okay, What are the odds that Max was going to fail catastrophically and cut off Bean's head? That is tragic. That was tragic. But it never happened. Okay, I'm a bit confused. I must be honest. The prof told us we had to get all of our feedback in by a week. Right? A week, he said. You have a week to do the feedback. A week is today, Tuesday. I have just finished my last feedback for someone. And the person I just did feedback for only has 3 other feedback comments. There are 20 people in this class. It is due today. I am very confused. I ain't a doctor, but, you know. The thin paper umbrella. Can you get a paper umbrella? Doesn't that defeat the... Or does he mean like a sun? You can get like umbrellas for the sun, but they're not called umbrellas, are they? They're called parasols, I do believe. No, it's raining. A thin paper umbrella in the rain. I can tell you exactly what happens to that. Maybe he is from... This guy is from China, so maybe they have different paper there? I don't know. Very short sentences this guy's using. Very short sentences. You know what? That's probably a good indication that we do need to start considering making a medical room. Okay, hopefully it didn't autosave after Bean's unfortunate demise. We'll see. Okay, Bean is still currently alive. Good. Oh wow, this is before. Like, before everything. Okay. We could just buy a stomach this time. Wow, that's useful. Alright, Bean. You know what they say. Second time's a charm. Alright, feel free to pray to whatever gods you believe in, Bean. Next, do you suck at medical? No, you've got a 16 in medical. Alright, don't muck it up. Okay, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Everything's fine. Bean is still alive. Solidifier? What does it do? Yeah? I mean, why not? Might as well, I think. Actually, that's quite expensive, so we're not going to do that. We will at some point, though, but for now, we're just going to focus on the little things first. Big things next. So I do acknowledge the fact that we actually have more vampires than I do death listing at the moment. And that's fine. I mean, not really, but it's fine for now. Who's your first favourite person whose name starts with an M? Is it your girlfriend? That's good. I very much should be second then. I was going to complain about being second, but I was like, you know, I wonder. I wonder how, I wonder why. Thinking that we should maybe invest in like a big battery, you know? Just to have a bigger battery. Adam is still pretty terrible at mining, but getting better every day. Like I said, streams with very few people means Max actually helps the colonists. Okay, Zombie, you don't need to do like psychology on me here. I just want to let you know I would not have done that for like just anyone. You know, like, I wouldn't do that for anyone who walks in. You know, if this is someone's like first time like joining one of our streams, I'd be like, oh, tough luck. But because it was Bean, and because it was me that did it. Dennis is currently an empty character that no one has made. Hi Joel, by the way. Love how Ukami is just reading. That seems like a hashtag not my problem. I am wondering, actually. I am wondering if we should, like... Basically, I'm wondering if we should just block this off. Just have it as, like, a sheer wall. And move all of our stuff to here. Because there's a geothermal geyser in here that we could put inside the defenses. But over here, like, we can't. This geothermal geyser is just in a terrible place for us. But, like, if we built, like, a couple walls here... We could have the trap hallway, you know, along here. And then we could have like, oh, there's actually 2 geothermal geysers here. And then, you know, we could have a garage and stuff as well, is what I'm wondering. Because, like, we don't have space really here for a garage. I mean, I don't think they actually, like... I don't remember if they attack the garage doors or not. We could maybe put one in here, to be fair. I don't know. Like, if we had, like, a wall here, just, like, double wall or something. Maybe, like, a triple wall. Just, like, really lock that down. Something like that, I don't know. Like, really lock it down. And then, like, you know? It would have to be a little bit more like, maybe that. Nice long hallway. Leading to, like, defenses here. Pew pew. You get it? Despacito, this is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. I just want to hear you screaming Arrendito. Don't actually know if fishing is like a #1 priority anymore. It was super useful when we were like desperate for food. But we've got food. We've got lots of food. We don't need more food, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a strategy. I wonder how much for an armored wall, which is apparently resistant to basically everything. How much would it cost me? Not a ludicrous amount. Like, I could afford that. I think we've got enough steel kicking around that we could afford that. Because this is just like a much more open space, I guess, if that makes sense. Kind of would need a moisture pump as well. Okay, we need more people doing research. A lot of people are good at research, but are not currently doing it. So let's get more people on it. Let's get more people assigned to it. Just to make sure that someone is always in that room, basically. Can Tetronaut do research? Yes, Tetronaut can do research. Therefore, Tetronaut should do research. Okay, well that was pretty easy. So there you go, we got a steel armored wall. I'm wondering how far back... What do I have right now? I've got lots of sandstone. So like... do something like that. And that. Then that. Then that. And then... no, I should end this a little bit sooner. End it like there. And do like a sandstone wall here. So they're like forced into more of a kill box area over here. We probably won't have enough sandstone for all this, I'm imagining, but we can deal with that when it comes. Maybe I'd use granite for the embrasures. Like that. Make sure you have at least 30 tiles of space for shooting. 30 tiles. How's 17? I can't do 30 tiles. Because that's where the geothermal generator wants to go. I can't push it more this way. Really. So, do like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that will work, but yeah, it doesn't leave a lot of room there. I don't actually think we've got enough sandstone. I don't even know where the sandstone came from, to be honest with you. But we'll use up what sandstone we've got. What, you mean like... put it like around here? I actually wonder if the better strategy... we're probably only going to try this once, but I wonder if the better strategy is to use barbed wire in here. Because it never... oh, probably not though, because it'll probably damage our own boys. Put a trench. It's probably the next thing, but... I mean, zombie. You can't tell me that your character is not like a god tier melee. I mean, nothing, and I do mean nothing, I'm pretty sure could possibly stand against zombie with her sword one-on-one. I'm pretty sure she could end anything. Yeah, I'm just thinking then we wouldn't have to constantly reset the traps. You know, we wouldn't be going back in there. Because the barbed wire doesn't seem to get destroyed, and it does damage every time they go across it, you know? Oh my god. Tetchnaut was such a poor choice for that. That was such a terrible idea. I mean, like, it's getting better. It is getting better. But it's still... really bad. Hey, doesn't Jarvis have a mech link? Bean, you've gained a Psylink level. What would you like to spend it on? Shall we upgrade? Upgrade? Bean, dost thou require an upgrade? Blizzard. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use Blizzard. There's a good reason for that, right? Creates a swirling blizzard away from the caster. Reduce sight moving and manipulation as well as hypothermia build-up and cutting cold. Duration scales for the caster's psychic sensitivity and puts them in a coma. It's the last bit. Oh. Well. I guess we did that. Oopsie poopsie. Oh my god, you're gonna kill everybody. Tetchnaut. Ah! This was a terrible... Okay, I did not mean to cast this. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Holy Jesus. That was not good. That was really bad. Look at the chat, ding dong. What? Traitor? Who's the traitor? No, I didn't delete that. I just told Bean to fake down. Oh, okay, alright. Bean is a traitor. Very well. Bean, what do you need me to do for you? You're currently in a psychic coma. They leave. Okay. Don't really know how to make Bean... let's figure this out. First off, let's get Bean back up. Secondly, I think we can do it with a mental break. Mental break. Join cult. Isn't there like a leave? Give up exit. I mean, like, I guess I could send Zombie to go arrest Bean. She would succeed. I don't know if that's like... I think we'll just let Bean go. Well, what do you guys want? Do you think we can... Do you think... Okay. You know what? We're gonna send Zombie to go beat Bean to a pulp. Not in my hands, it's up to the colony. Alright. Zombie, go. Get this traitor. You know it's bad when zombies come in. There is a 100% chance. Oh, you actually shouldn't be in the colony anymore. Is there like a betray? Okay, what we'll do is we'll arrest Bean. I don't really have a great location for that. Okay, you need to go sit down. Kami's been healed up already. Bean, I guess we can just throw in this for now. It's not ideal, but it'll do. It'll have to do. Alright, Bean. I'm afraid... Oh, wow, Zombie shattered your nose. Zombie was like, I will take no prisoners. I'm afraid there is something we do with traitors. Especially ones, you know, like you. I guess. I want to check the. I want to check your Discord. I want to see what you wrote. I did not expect Bean to be a traitor. I must admit that caught me a bit off guard. That actually probably should have been worse than it was. Because I downed Bean. I made Bean play dead, I guess, before I read the chat, which would have been really bad. Really bad if Bean was leaving the colony with the blizzard going. That would have been very bad. Like, because we wouldn't have been able to send anyone to go stop that. So I'm gonna chalk that up to some luck, but yeah, I'll have to be a little bit more attentive to the chat in the future when stuff like that is happening. Oof. That's not good. Ukami is doing the dirty work. Okay, Bean. It's up to you now. Is your character able to be recruited, or are they unwaveringly loyal? Totally up to you. You can make your decision. That's for you as the traitor. If they are recruited again, you can go ahead and post the same thing in the chat, like you did last time. Like, are they a traitor again, or are they actually loyal? If they are unwaveringly loyal, though, do let me know. Well, I'm you know, let's not beat around the bush here. They're going to be executed. but you know. Wow, I really did not think Bean was going to be a traitor. I must admit, I very much ruled Bean out as someone who would make a traitor character. Like Neverend, I'm expecting it to be a traitor, which almost certainly means that Neverend is not one. Who? Oh, that's not me. But yeah. For now, though. Oh my god. Okay, it shouldn't be a huge issue. You know who would be, like, useful right now? You know. Should Bean leave then? Should Bean like not have been able to be caught by zombie? Like, totally up to you. How are we doing, guys? Not great. Some of us are out and about, which is not ideal at this current moment. What with, you know, the demons around and everything. Let's all rally at this position. Rally at these coordinates. Coordinate 454, 454. Yeah, and then everyone come inside. I would usually send zombie, but I actually don't think zombie is the right choice for this one. I think Damien. No, not Damien. Because his moving suppressed. It'll have to be a lady, so it'll probably have to be Hell who does it. Fortunately, we've got quite a lot of women, so we're okay. Okay, let's see. What is... Okay, so their range is everywhere, basically.
kind of thought that they would attack us more. Put hell behind this barricade. Which unfortunately puts us slightly out of range. Maybe behind the tree then? Okay, I think you've finally done it. I think they're coming. Indeed they are. In that case, we'll release Bean then.
So either A, they try and leave again, or B, they stay but become much more pacifist and will always try and save everyone. No pawn left behind, even other colonies. Okay. Alright, that could be a fun challenge, I guess.
Okay, they are coming, yes? Oh yeah, they're coming. I love the, like, two cybers which are, like, having a cuddle. I think it's worth spending most of our spike traps on this. Or all of them. What are you shooting at? Oh no, the dog! No! If you kill my dog, I will kill you. All of you. Zombie and Yukami, I have uses for you. I fear for this Python. Can you imagine getting sandwiched between Zombie and Ukami? Ah! Damn it! You're gonna be alright, Okami. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get someone to come get you. Oh my god, I didn't realize they all detonate. Okay, hell, I need you. Zombie, get yourself back up. Nice job, Ukami. Absolute legend you are. Oh yeah, that's right, I can... Oh, no, I can't coagulate herself, though. I love how Hell just, like, gets bored. Bit confused why Ukami had so much stuff in her inventory, but fair enough. Hopefully the LMG will do more damage. Nicely done, guys. Can we now deconstruct this all now? We can. Loving your work. Loving your work. That moment when all you've got left is insect meat. Petrol, how you doing? Good. Okay. Okay, Ukami needs death rest, that's fine. We can try out our new death resting chamber. I always forget about coagulate. I probably should remember, but I never do. I'm sure it's fine. Fires be rough. Tactical warfare. I'm thinking just a clean sweeper is probably like plenty. You know? Like that will help keep our base a lot more tidy, which is what I'm looking for. Dog's okay, right? Doggy? Oof. You got your right kidney. Horrible things! Shooting dogs? How dare they? I bet you that's gonna get this video flagged for something. that comment right there. It is democracy! Okay. What would you guys like for democracy? I am gonna roll my random number generator. I've been slacking on it because I was like, oh, no one's a traitor. No one but Bean, it seems. Okay. It's zombie again. We already know that zombie isn't a traitor, so. Install lights throughout the base. What do you mean? There's lights most of the places in the base? What are you complaining about? Okay, I actually really don't want you guys using this room as like the dining room. A medical room. Proper hospital. Okay, we got 2 for hospital. I don't know how many people there are. Is there enough that I should run an actual thing? Or are we thinking hospital? I can't see the viewer count, so I'm very much reliant on you guys telling me. Hospital? Okay. I think already we've got a decent place for a hospital just right here. It doesn't need to be super big, but you know, that we'll be able to treat some patients in there. It's right now it's the worst time for any sort of growing or anything. use the whole... Okay, who is my... It's Jarvis, I do believe. There's 6 people, 5 without you. Yeah. I just find it so interesting that there's always like someone watching, but like not chatting. I mean, I get it, like, I don't often chat in other people's streams, to be fair, but at the same time, like, you know. An Aurora. By the way, I think Bean actually gained another trait. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Bean's a good colonist. You make sure you're on me, Bean, about Bean always trying to save people. Okay, let's not get bogged down with who failed who, you know? Okay, what job is refilling these drain casters? I need to find out, because they're not getting refilled. Hauling. Okay, well, no wonder it's not working. I don't think I've got, like, anyone on hauling right now. Okay. Jarvis, did you manage to build that? You did. What we could do is just gestate a lifter after this. Yeah, once I get guest beds again, then maybe. Oh, I guess I could have just put Bean straight into Bean's old room, rather than getting rid of all my guest beds. But whatever. Job's done now, so. Might have to reinstall this there. Well, I mean, this is coming along somewhat nicely. Zombie, could you not beat me to a pulp? I bruised Zombie twice. Zombie got me 3 times. Not bad, actually. Not bad, Max. Way to trade. Trade pretty well, considering that Zombie is, you know, a literal vampire, and I'm, you know, just a guy. Just a man. So that's why you were constantly on me about doing the sidecasts. I see. I see. I'm kind of just waiting for someone to actually turn traitor. Like, that will be interesting. I know that Bean did turn traitor, but on the scale of treachery, just leaving is not actually too bad. Yeah, it could have been way worse. Oh, you know what? All my recreation stuff got destroyed as well, didn't it? Damn. What organ? Oh, I guess the tongue. Zombie, could you potentially put Bean down, but like gently? preferably without murdering. Not bad. Nice job, zombie. Ideally without biting either. Yeah, I can't promise that. I mean, zombie did almost kill you again. It would have been, what, one more hit on the torso? And you would have been done? That would have been the end of little old Bean. What if we can remove your Psylink? Don't think we can. Your medical. Your medical is 3. I almost made my Colonists a traitor and made the trigger when Max took my weapon away without giving me a better one. Well, you know, I'm very glad you didn't do that, zombie, because I've taken your weapon away a couple of times now. Can I check for medical psychos? Okay, well there is like the protector tree, which has pain block, world of healing, stabilize, word of immunity, invisibility, regrow limbs. I actually totally forgot that this will create toxic waste that we will have to do something with. Wow, we are running out of everything, aren't we, right now? We're out of components, we're out of... someone must be... Jarvis, why don't you fabricate more components? Party, bum 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 bada bum. Of course, Bean doesn't get to attend the party based on the fact that, you know, Bean is currently being beaten to a pulp by zombie. I mean, we've learned a valuable lesson here, Bean. You know, don't betray zombie. Zombie has very little chill. No chill, in fact, some might say. What do you mean? You just made a basic subcall. Wow, that is a lot. That's you're requiring a lot of charging right now. I just want to point that out. Oh, for God's sake, man. Oh. I don't have Bean this time. Every single other time I've had Bean to, like, you know, make it easier. Because Bean's got that freeze ray, but this time I don't have Bean. Isn't that interesting? Well, we'll have to make do and mend with what we've got, of course. At least we're getting our first harvest in, so that's good. Okay, fox is not a huge predator. Neither is an Arctic coyote. I'm not super bothered about them either. Just looking around, looking for dead animals that we can eat, basically. Some stegos around. Do we have good hunters? Yeah, we got some pretty decent hunters. I wouldn't actually use Ukami as a hunter. She doesn't have a good weapon, but you two, not Max either. Okay. I mean, like, I guess I should have guessed that this would happen. But I must admit, I was caught slightly off guard there. I hope this stego is not super difficult to deal with. Jarvis, you've got a repeating shotgun. Got Ukami as well. Nicely done. You know, being... I don't know if I trust you anymore. You know, there was trust there, but now it's like, you know, the trust is forever broken. Kidding. For the record. Damien is hunting a baby stego. He destroyed its brain. How many? Just the one, right? Yeah, you'll be fine. What rifle do you use for hunting? Oh, I use a light machine gun. Don't you think that's a bit overkill? No. Hunting stegos, you know how it is. Problem is, you have literally 0 animal skill. That's why every time he shoots the stego, they immediately turn on him. As long as it's just the one, you should be okay. It should be just the one. Is it both of them? No, it's just the one. To be fair, these stegos are very tough. What, do they have like armor or something? Don't know, really. Don't know. Anyway, they're very tough boys. But clearly not tough enough. Honestly, Damien, you might as well just finish off the last stego. You've killed literally everything else. So, you know, let's just finish the job here. Nice, you actually got away with one hit there. That's good. See if you can get away with the next one. It's coming. Still coming. Can you get another shot off? Nice. Beat it to death. Yeah, that's not bad. There's some decent amounts of food coming in. We can get Jarvis to open up his next mech. Recharge at like 20%. Okay, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to just like, you know. Otherwise it'll dissolve quite quickly, which will quite quickly cause a problem for us. That's actually not super far away from where we're moving the colony. I'm thinking we need to switch that up a bit. Let's instead put it over here. I mean, it's not a huge area for it, but all it requires is a single... Oh, I can't actually put a wooden door in there. Is there anywhere else that we could dump it? Not really. Well, that'll probably be fine for now. Unless there's somewhere... Yeah, there's a place down here that's better for it. Orders, zone, dumping stockpile here. Pace settings. Just thinking that, like, it's not going to make a huge difference, but if we leave it completely uncovered, it will eventually cause an issue for us. It's much, much easier to just cover it up now before it is actually causing an issue, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Zombie needs death rest. Okay. Zombie. We now death rest in our new bougie place. There's some reason why I can't. Oh, nice. The hauler is pretty clutch. We should probably make more of those. Hello, not needed. Generic greeting, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. Tetronaught is getting better at plants. It's very slow, but he's getting there. Some wood going on. Got so much silver right now. Got some hauling happening, which is lovely. Bean's resistance is dropping, which is nice. There's a heron. Most of the new base is being done as well. I'm so not interested. No, not needed. I don't think we've made a colonist for you yet. But I do have a free colonist, so if you have a colonist that you want to make, now is the time. Now is the time. This person is unclaimed, Dennis, so if you want to make yourself and join our little merry band of brothers, now is the time. You got arrested, yeah. You got arrested and you got your tongue cut out. That's how you know you're a traitor. You're lucky we didn't put you in the drain casket. That's next, though. If you don't repent. Okay, as a general rule, just like as a general rule, please don't watch me in the shower. all is going well. I just want to let you guys know that there will not be a Rimworld stream tomorrow. Or if no, if there is, it will be quite late at night. Like, we're talking, I won't be able to start streaming until 10, I think. Honestly, this lifter is very clutch. The cleaner's good as well. Is that a flamingo? But the lifter is really carrying the day. Finally got that tissue printer, which is hilarious because we don't really need it anymore. Some pump shotguns. Got a free LMG as well, if anyone needs that. I wonder if we should give Ukami the LMG. I wonder if she can have the chainsword as a sidearm and the LMG as a main. No, it's one or the other. Oh wow, she's actually... You don't have that hammer anymore. How about now? Can't do it. Damn. Have a hunting rifle as a sidearm? Sure. How much is a neuro trainer? You're gonna get your cell phone wet and it's gonna explode. I don't think we've got a neuro trainer. We can have a look. So glad that Javan isn't here right now. Otherwise we'd be buying one of those. Side trainer, mind wipe, web slinging. Yeah, well, like, do you want to make a character? You just gotta tell me the backstory, the traits, and like whether you're a typical human or if you're like, you know, one of any of these boys. Okay. Basically, I'm just going to leave the genie then. Not needed. Not needed. High crafting and intelligent. That's what you've already got. 4. We'll get rid of the mining passion then. Okay. Do you guys want to add anything to not needed? And I guess you probably don't know about the traitor thing, so I'll give you some time. If you want to add, if you want to say that you're a traitor or a loyalist, now's the time to do so. I'm going to assume, I'm pretty confident you, I don't know if you've been keeping up with us, so. Bean has had a tantrum. That's cute. That is cute. Can you Ukami, can you go beat Bean again? Thanks. Did you bite her? Okay, that's probably enough. You've done enough. You've done plenty. Bean will never be the same again. Okay, I'm coming back. So delete all your stuff if you've got any. That's oof. That's Bean is not having a good day. Like, I would not turn traitor if I were you. This is what happens. You get your legs destroyed. Okay, we're gonna have to, like, make Bean a... I'm assuming that Bean is going to go down soon. Yeah. Yeah, Ukami thrust her fist through your leg and obliterated it. You know. But she is coming to tend to you, so... That's, Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. Zombie took your nose. Ukami's had your leg. I took your tongue. Poor Bean. I mean, you know. This is what you get when you're a traitor, I guess. But at the same time, poor Bean. What is, I mean, we're not super far away from some prosthetics, so that's good. So, I have no nose, no tongue, and no leg. Yes, correct. That is correct, yes. No nose, no tongue, and no leg, yeah. Protector. And then you can get regrow limbs, which suddenly seems more useful for you. Okay, having these like little mechs to roam around just like fixing things for me is very useful. Oh, for God's sake, man. I can't keep doing this. Leave me alone. Oh. And that's... Problem is, it only takes one... I don't know if we can pull this off. You're fine, right? Yeah. I'm just wondering if going down here will trigger the... As long as we don't hit it, I think it's fine. So let's also bring Ukami. Okay, Damien, I would start running if I were you. We also have Adam. See if you can get a cheeky shot off. Uh-oh. I didn't realize it's got a... Ukami is tired of your bullcrap. Remove the fingers so they can't make rude gestures. I think we've removed enough of Bean's stuff. Bean is... Bean's only got one leg. I guess we could give Bean wooden hands, but no, I think Bean has suffered enough already. Let's have a look here. I think there's like... So there's Pain Block, Word of Healing, Stabilize, Word of Immunity, Overshield, Focus, Skip Shield, Invisibility, Regrown Limbs, and Guardian Skip Barrier. Tetchnaut coming in with the clutch recruit. Not bad. We have his other legs, we didn't have a leg to start. We are trying to re-recruit Bean. Like, I'm just saying that, you know, it seems kind of counterintuitive to cut off both of the legs of the person we're actively trying to get back into the colony. You know? Like, that seems like that would be a bad idea. Because then Bean would be tottering around on 2 peg legs, so I mean, that's currently all we've got. I'm just waiting for Bean to, like, have more blood before we try another surgery. Okay. Right leg. Yeah, that's the correct leg. Yeah, moving's not great at the moment. But on the bright side, it can literally only get better. Okay, Okami, let's see what you can do. I mean, you destroyed Bean's leg. Okay, well, I mean, that's something. So Bean is like, well, you know. Yeah, Bean took a little bit of a, you know, couple hits here and there, but overall, I think Bean will be okay. We'll just have to get some more research. We were unlucky we've been unlucky quite a bit with the power turbines. That's why we've got no anything left. I love how I make them like this huge. Turn Bean into a cyborg. I mean, that is, I suppose, the eventual goal for all of our characters. Cyborgs get like a bunch of bonuses, but currently, if I tried to do that, I would just be removing all of Bean's stuff, and I would be unable to replace it with anything. So we'd kind of just be like crippling Bean for no reason. So for now, at least, Bean gets to continue her existence. Yeah. It's not great. But it's... could be worse. It could be worse. I know it doesn't, like, seem like it could be worse right now, but I promise you it could be worse. Oh nice, we found some steel. That's pretty clutch, actually. Have quite a lot of herbal medicine. And probably maybe tone down the herbal medicine production a bit. We also have quite a lot of cloth as well. We don't actually have that much cloth. We've got some. By the way, I do love how our Imperial thing is the entire B-movie script. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut off all your legs, Bean. That would be quite counterintuitive, considering that I'm trying to recruit you back into the colony, and I just gave you a peg leg as well. I mean, like, the tongue I had to, you know, like that I didn't have an option. Why would we oh, because you've got a scar. Like, why would I ever amputate the right arm? I mean, what is the manipulation like? The right arm's fine. Like, maybe if I had a bionic arm, it would be worth cutting it off. But right now, that would be so dumb. Wall lamp, 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 wall lamp. Wall lamp. Wall lamp. Wall lamp. Wall lamp. And wall lamp. Hello, Wara. Pretty sure Technaut is terrible at mining, no? Yep. I mean, inspired recruitment would have been so much better, but fair enough. Hi, Wara. Did you know Bean is a filthy traitor? Or was a filthy traitor? Oh. This is about to be really awkward. Not Needed is about to get absolutely murdered. Oh no. Ukami will save him. Okay, I wouldn't run towards them. As a general rule. Nice job, Ukami. Loving your work. Go to the firing squad. You know, like, had Bean killed anybody? I think yes, but Bean just tried to leave, so I feel like we don't need to jump straight to the firing squad. Okay. Probably a good idea to see what kind of prosthetics we can hook Bean up with. I think, like, you know, for now, Not Needed. You do have a, yeah, you do have a bed. Good. Need someone to treat Not Needed. I'm sure they'll be going. Yeah, somebody's got him. I mean, you can tell who the traitors are because they've got no tongues, so that we don't have to hear their treacherous thoughts anymore. Well, the base is looking brighter, so there's that. Damien casually dropping a masterwork bed. Hi Bean, how you doing? Wow. Beans' slave price has really decreased. I can't imagine why. Okay, after the... Okay, we just got flak armor as well. What do I actually need for flak stuff? It's expensive. You can't sit here and tell me that that's not expensive. It is expensive. Hey, hypothetically, What does wooden armor look like? No, no, not wooden armor. That's stupid. Okay, this is a very large. Didn't realize it was going to be that big. We'll need a furnace as well at some point. I mean, I guess it could be in the... No, it can't be in here, otherwise they'll have an aneurysm. Hi, Taz! Hello, Taz. Hello, hello. Bean! Your resistance has been broken. You will soon rejoin the colony. Slightly scarred, but, you know, to be honest, I think we all know that you deserved it. You know? Yeah, it hurt me more than it hurt you, Bean, I promise. Do we actually have any blocks kicking around? Some granite. Just so they're not constantly running over all the traps. If you can convince the chat, then sure. Bean! One of us. One of us. One of us. Oh yeah. I totally did not even think about that, but you can no longer warden or entertain. Because we cut your tongue out. Yeah, the difference is that you can make your own colonists, so you can make yourself to join our colony. That's what these people have done. You know, obviously Bean has made this fox girl, who was a traitor, but is now no longer. Bean, do you want to, in the chat, do you want to post, like, the same thing that you did last time for Bean? You know, whether or not they're a traitor or a loyalist. I'll just close out of here so that you can, just to see if there's ever a situation where Bean might betray us again. You know, if given the chance, I suppose. I will warn you though, Bean. You know, there's no third chances in this colony. Apparently there is second chances in this colony, but there will be no third chances. Okay, I'm gonna look back at... In 5 minutes I'm gonna look back. Well, no, not 5 minutes, that's too long. 1 minute, 9:47. I'm looking back. Oh, fridge is full, that's why. I was like, why are we storing food in there? Okay, I'm looking back in basically whenever the clock switches over. This cleaner bot is so useful. Should have had these ages ago. Just wonder, have they actually made the thing yet? They have. I mean, like, there's not a whole lot more I can do to stop this from dissolving. I guess we could put like a passive cooler, but it's not enough to actually refrigerate anything, so. Okay, I'm looking back. I love how there was literally no chats whatsoever during this whole thing. Yeah, I must admit. Okay, are you guys happy with Bean switching thing? No one said no. I'm assuming that Bean is wanting to switch a passion to medical, I'm gonna guess. Oh, okay, there were some more things. Okay, cool. You know what we should do while there's like a combat supplier out and about? Because I suck. Ah, damn it. Too late. I was gonna say, oh, we should just should annoy the bugs so that they come, but whatever. You've got intellectual, social, and crafting right now. Poor Adam. Slaving away in the mines. Base is looking brighter, that's nice. Got some expansions going on, that's nice as well. I think genies have slow healing, do they? No immunity. Yeah, that's gonna be rough for you, not me. I will pray for you. You know what we could really do with carpet making? We could also just do with someone just actually researching. Bean is already supposed to be on it. I'd rather you research than craft. But I don't want you hunting anymore. Because you're not fast enough to run away. So, Bean is currently cooking. I'll put Bean on Doctor because I assume that's what Bean is going to change it to. What is going on? Can someone, sorry, can someone just say something in the chat? I just want to make sure it's not my laptop doing something weird. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, Bean, do you want me to, shall we take your social skill, one of your social passions, and put it on medical? Since you've got no tongue anymore. Or you want crafting or intellectual? Honestly, Jarvis, super useful. Very useful colonist right now. The fact that we've got these like little haulers and cleaners running around doing all the jobs that no one else wants to do. So useful. Wow. For the entire time, that table's just been doing nothing. once again out of wood, so we should go get some more. Still having space for seconds. I mean, I am letting people have second characters, yeah. As long as there's no one currently in the chat who is, you know, looking for another colonist, I guess. You know? There you go, Bean. That's what I'll do. I'll give you an 8 in medical. We'll say that your like mental breakdown has really changed your characters. I wonder if there's like a trait for that. Impulsive, inhumanized, masochist. Like, a vow of non-violence? I think that probably... but if we do that, then everything that you've currently got, like all of your sidecasts become useless. Could do squeamish, I suppose. I mean, basically, that's how I imagine zombie. Zombie is a robot. Although, saying that, zombie has 18 social. Which is kind of mad, but I respect the hustle. Poor Adam. All he's done all day and all night is just quarry away in there. Okay, so it looks like the defenses there are in fact done, so we can start mining our way towards it. Opening up another like way in, I guess. No, zombie didn't break your nose. That we could fix. Zombie punched you in the face and shattered your nose into a million pieces, where now, instead of having a nose, you've got just an empty hole where your nose used to be. Oof. That is gonna be rough. What time am I working tomorrow? It's always the question, isn't it? Okay. Not super bad. 7:30 to 10:30, that's fine. Friday I've got a rough one. And then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, so that's nice. 2 days in a row, oh, that'll be lovely. I think my classes are over there, so I can really just chill. Bean's researching. I mean, I would say almost certainly. There must have been some attempt to negotiate with you, Bean. You know, I don't think anyone here would say that Bean is not a vital part of the colony. Hey, zombie. Just to keep everyone else alive, I'm going to make an executive decision that you and Ukami are going to go death rest for a bit. At least that way you're not out and about during this psychic wave. And you know what, zombie? Don't get up until I get you up. Just hang tight. I mean, I'm confident the zombie didn't try and negotiate with you. Oh my god. Bean is desperate to get out of here. Bean is like, I am so done with this colony. Bean, get back here. Bean, you can't escape. One does not simply escape from this colony, Bean. This is your life. There is no way out. Ooh, minus 71. Oof. That's rough. That's rough. Bean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Adam is gonna have to come and beat you to death when you inevitably have another psychic breakdown. I love how Neverend has just never done anything. Literally just abandoned in a fridge. I spend most of my time forgetting that Neverend even exists, to be honest with you. We should probably get Neverend back up. We probably should. You know, just to see, but oh god, they're expensive. Bean has had a crisis of belief. And at least we were able to like put Zombie Ukami and Hell in a death rest. So they can just wait it out, and there you go. So now we can turn on auto wake back on for all of them. So once they're done, they can just get back up and enjoy their lives again. Yeah, you had a crisis of belief. What just happened? Oh, it was a dry thunderstorm. Is Bean turning traitor again? Is that what's about to happen? Bean is currently imprisoned. Oh wow. Yeah, there is and continues to be no chance of me ever giving up any of my money to a royal tribute collector. I would rather die. So, thanks, but no thanks. Wow, we are woefully poor on electricity right now. We may need to fix that. First though, we need to smooth all this out. And Isn't there something else to smooth out? Oh, it's bedrooms, I think. Yeah, this bedroom needs to be smoothed. This bedroom doesn't currently have any floors, but I don't really have any nice floors I can afford to put in there right now. We really need carpet making, which we were using Bean to research before Bean went mad again. Bean got out of and then was sent straight back to jail. The one good news is the fact that Bean has a peg leg means that she can't really escape. she can't run faster enough to get out of this lovely colony, which is definitely not, you know, a prison. Okay. Let's get a furnace down. Let's also get a Militarum armor workbench and a Militarum weapon workbench. The standard issue lasgun of Acadian shock troops. Rockcretes, ceramites. Talk armor, what do you got? Ceramite. Medicaid backpack. Huh. These battle line backpacks are well worth it. Canadian helmet. So I need lots of ceramites, which requires a huge amount of stone blocks, which we, of course, currently cannot produce in any number. You got bitten by a wolf, and you still have not managed to heal that up yet. Let me just copy the settings. Ceramite is from Warhammer 40k. It's like what they use in their armor, I guess. That takes 12. Oh, it's the same. I mean, we could almost afford to make a couple las guns. And what do we currently have? Cogitator. Probably need that at some point, especially because zombies' axe is wearing down or whatever. Zombies, you know, murderous weapon. Can I be a space marine when you make one? I assume you can. You are actually incapable of violence, so you would be a very bad space marine. Unless you want to be capable of violence, but then you can't be a You'd have to switch your character. I actually don't know. We need Codex Astartes first. And then we can start getting all of the stuff. Hi, Neverend. No, you haven't murdered anyone. Not yet. You're just kind of hanging out, I would say. No, we pull you out every now and then when life is really bad. But in general, like your metabolic rate is so high that we really can't afford to have you out and about. So this is kind of where you live now, until we need you. Yeah. I need to know how many times you've done. How many times have I frozen you? Most of the time. I would say you've spent at least a solid year so far just frozen in place. You know, I don't actually remember the last time that you that we got you out and about. But you know what? Maybe now's the time. You know, maybe we'll get you up and about now. Now that you've appeared, I can't really justify keeping you locked in a freezer. Oh well, that's funny. It's still a bit too warm for you to wake up. Ah, strange. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, you know, I just like to keep this room cool just to like preserve the body. It's got nothing to do with the demon that lays resting inside here. Can you even get past the turret? Like, can we even get into this room anymore? Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, if there's any, like, consolation, you have still been growing while we've left you in here. Like, you know, you've been getting bigger. No, you don't need sleep, but, you know, the colony needs safety. It's funny, it's taking you a very long time to wake back up. I mean, like, your melee skill has grown. And your medical, and your social. You know, we bring you out when things are really bad, you know? We genuinely may not... we may actually have to... I don't know if we can wake you up. I'm gonna have to, like, get a torch in here. I did do that. I did do that. Hello? What's up, Dad?
How many cups can I see?
You can only see one. Two.
Do you want tea?
Yes, please.
Are you going to bed at 10?
I think I'm gonna stay up till 10:30, but yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon. I don't work until 7:30 tomorrow, so...
Alright, I thought you went at 4.
No. You know, it's entirely possible that Neverend just spent so long in a freezer that she just may never wake up again. I'm a bit confused. I feel like you should be waking up. Anyway, you're not totally naked. I left you with steel plate gloves. Look, Neverend eats so much food. It's not even that I'm worried that Neverend is going to murder us all. Because I'm pretty sure Zombie could take him. Or her. Or at least Zombie and Ukami could take them. But Neverend is so expensive to just keep alive. Okay, let's... You know, instead of trying to warm this freezer, why don't we just move Neverend out of the freezer? Where's like a pretty abysmal bedroom for now? Neverend is aesthetics. See? Look, no harm done. No harm done. All is well that ends well. I don't know. It's never taken this long before. I don't know why Neverend isn't waking up. No. We should be having 40 right now. Okay, it has never taken this long for Neverend to wake up from a deep sleep. Let's just yay! I just want to make it clear I do not trust. I mean, obviously I don't trust Neverend. Like, that is pretty obvious for everyone. Like, with a brain, I suppose. But yeah, I do not trust Neverend. See, you liked the freezer. Straight back to it. I just want to demonstrate something to you, Neverend. Just for the record. Okay, this did not go the way I expected it to go. The chainsword is quite strong, is really what I wanted to show. Okay, I didn't realize... I overestimated Neverend's abilities again, I will be honest. Guys... See? All good. I feel like you have a Masterworks Astartes chainsword. Or Masterwork, I should say. So you're 15.78 and 21 armor penetration, right? Compare that with Ukami's chainsword. I'd say it's better. I mean, we just made the Astra Militarum workbench, so we're just starting to make some battle line backpacks. Currently, I don't have really any weapons unlocked. Neverend, you did get treatment, right? Yeah, you did. The thing that I don't like about Neverend is the fact that Neverend just keeps growing. Keeps growing, keeps getting like more and more like health. Neverend is scary. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Neverend is terrifying. Especially now that she's out and about. Oh, okay, I should probably allow Neverend to eat food again. I mean, I guess on the bright side, Neverend never sleeps, so it's fine. We'll keep Neverend around, but only so long as we've got Zombie and Ukami up. The moment Zombie and Ukami have to death rest, Neverend's going back in the freezer. Sure. I mean, actually, no, I can't, because Bean is not currently part of the colony. What can Neverend do other than haul? Craft. No, we haven't done a democracy. What would you guys like for democracy? Okay, we're gonna do random number generator again. Was it 1 to 11? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we know not needed. Not needed. Are you a traitor? Oh well, hang on. Let me actually give you a chance to defend yourself here. All right. So Max has an intellectual skill of 10, social skill of 1. So if Max rolls anything higher than a 0, we figure out. Hello. Max rolled a 1, so not needed. Are you a traitor? Nothing, we're just doing the Rimworld.
How many people?
How many people right now? We have 8 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
They say hi, Dad Max.
Hi.
They are asking how you are today.
Very good. You want a joke?
Yeah, give them a joke.
Who designed King Arthur's Round Table?
Who?
Circumference.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. That was terrible. I'd like to ask Max lose limbs. What? No, I'm not cutting the limbs off my character. Why does... It's only -2 outside. How do you possibly have hypothermia? Wow, okay. Guess we're not keeping it super warm right now, are we? Problem is we keep having power issues, which is causing issues throughout the base right now. Not really a lot of things I could do about the power, not until we like actually manage to get to this geothermal vent. What we'll do is stick a campfire in Damon's room so that he doesn't like actually die, and hopefully the campfire will help. A new reformer. Work towards putting Adam in better armor. Better armor for Adam? Is that what you guys are asking for? Surprised you're not asking for better armor for Neverend. Neverend is so large now. Can I point? Look how big Neverend is compared to like a normal colonist. Okay, we're gonna add something like this, just so that once we've actually tunneled through, we're not immediately freezing the entire base, you know? Kill Adam. Okay. Alright, I'm going to assume that you guys are voting for... That is such bad timing right now. I'm going to assume you guys are voting for give better armor to Adam. Oh, these guys are pulling 600 watts, so no wonder we've got no power left. Plasteel. Now that is useful. It is cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Not really, it's -3. It's not that cold. Problem is we keep having power issues. It's not super bad. It's not great either though. Ew. Food? Oh yeah. Not a whole lot I can do about an ugly environment, mate. Also finally get some marble floors down again. How much power do you make? Oh, so much. Once we get the geothermal generator down, it will solve all of our power issues, for the time being at least. Which will be extraordinarily useful. I actually forgot about our Space Engineers gameplay. It's been a long time. By the way, how is the bean recruiting going? Not great. The fact that Adam has no passion in mining and yet is already at level 9 or level 8, soon to be level 9, is quite impressive. I am a little bit worried about our food though. The Neverend is very happy, so that's good. The Neverend's like food bar goes up to 3.3. And Neverend has to eat twice a day, right? Everyone else's food bar only goes up to 1, so it's yeah, it's crazy. Neverend's like amount of food that she has to eat every day just to stay alive is need a monarchical form. Produce an art bench. I don't think a single person here is good at art, but okay. Hello, Neverend. You're not in the freezer. Well, you are in the freezer, but you're in the freezer voluntarily, so. You are not good at cooking. You're so bad at cooking. Right now I've got you on crafting, which, to be honest, is a pretty good job for you. Are you on construction? Oh yeah, you're not actually bad at construction either. I'm not sure how you ended up with 7 passion, but that's fine, I guess. I feel like construction and crafting though is, I mean, like, not crafting, but construction and like wood cutting or stone cutting is really like the best thing for you. And obviously bean recruitment. It's fine, I don't really care about a war merchant right now. Could probably just throw down a simple research bench in here. There's no harm in doing it, I don't think. At least then, if the power is off, we can still maybe research something. Zombie, I really just need you to, like, cut a line through here. Okay, that is this basically solved, this power issue. Once we get this plugged back in, everything will be fine again. As long as it's not anywhere. Well, I mean, it's the middle of winter, I don't really care, to be honest. Technot, are you any better at plants yet? Oh my god. Can I be a master crafter and cooker? You already kind of are a master crafter, and you do have a passion in cooking. Problem is, a lot of people have a passion in cooking. You're currently on cooking as well. Like, we've got so many people with passions in cooking. What are you? Kentucky. I don't know what that is, and I'm going to leave you to die, basically. Bean is wandering around sadly because we cut Bean's tongue out. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Bean. This is what you get when you're a filthy traitor. Zombies running away from the fire. Hell is the same fire, I think. Okay, that should be power issue solved. Which is very useful. We're gonna have to compromise a bit. Ooh, I don't have enough. That's fine, we can just replace it with some heavy bolter turrets. Apparently, Max is your friend. Or at least you're friends with me. No. The colony doesn't love you. The colony doesn't hate you, to be fair, but... Not needed has no friends, apparently. Let's see. No, you're friends with Zombie. Poor Bean. I mean, like, you get what you pay for at the end of the day, I suppose, but... Poor Bean. We need to coagulate on Townsend. Ooh! Let's grab that las gun. Zombie, if you could not have a mental breakdown while I just sent you to go pick someone up, that would be great. They will eat me, zombies do that. I mean, to be fair, Zombie has bitten quite a few people. It's a problem. We're working on it with her. Neverend, can you just murder this, whatever it is? Chunkosaurus? You can do this, right? Nicely done. See, the chainsaw, it may not be super damaging, but it does attack very fast. You know? Oh, that's hilarious. Damn it, that was a poor choice of places for that. Okay, can we get the robots back in, please? Neither of them are good fighters, and I'd rather we just kept them alive. Oh, Kami is still out and about. Kami, withdraw. Okay, to be honest, you can't make it. Holy Jesus. The hordes of hell are upon us today, boys! Good, good. Neverend can form the outer defensive line, I think. You'd be amazed at how effective Bolter is. Okay, I think that should be everything. Okay, Neverend and Ukami need to be inspected. Both of them got scratched. Not having any crazy stuff in my colony. What do you mean? You literally have a masterwork chainsaw. Don't come here complaining to me that you haven't been given the absolute best thing. You've been given a masterwork chainsaw. Masterwork chainsaw. Masterwork. You're like, I need more. This masterwork chainsaw is simply not enough. God, Blizzard is rough. And then just one on Neverend as well, please, Mix. Romance Neverend. Yeah, I'm not sure this like no hopeless romance is working, because basically no one is romancing anyone ever. Even though they often have a pretty good odd of like pulling it off, you know. Hey! One of us! One of us! One of us! Bean, welcome back. Hopefully you stay this time. Bean, you're back. Welcome back. You know, I must admit, it's nice to have you back, you know? Alright, where did the las gun end up? Good. Okay, who is the best shot? I think, honestly, Adam probably deserves it most? No, Damien. Adam's nice, but he's got that brain damage. I want you to... Come here. Drop the LMG. Drop the Hellcat rifle. Equipped. Not as a sidearm now. Oh yeah, right. My bad. Schedule, meditate, Bean. I would say you can meditate for 3 hours. Nice. What do we have in Grimworld? We have not. If I get regiments of renown, all the Cadian stuff, Las Carbine. Okay, I see. So I have to do each one individually. Also grab Imperium furniture. What else do we have? Devil Strand, recurve bow. Mortars would be nice. Basic grav tech. Maybe that would be certainly something to begin thinking about. What do I need for you? Biofuel refining. But I could also grab one of the Grimhammer vehicles as well. I can't get tanks is the problem with that. Where's biofuel? There it is. Secure doors. The large ones from Anomaly. I'm not really playing much with Anomaly, to be honest, in this playthrough. Just whatever happens, happens, basically. There's good reason for that. I've already played through Anomaly once. I don't really feel the need to play through it again. You know, once you've done Anomaly once, you've kind of seen everything there is to see, and there's just nothing else, you know. What's happening on? Ooh, that's got to come out. There's just no way we're going to save that, so leg's got to go. It's that simple. We can probably start moving some of these people into the nicer bedrooms, because we've got 3 that are unowned right now. Okay, the steel sitch is not great at the moment. Hopefully we can make it better somehow. Okay, don't trap this guy in here. But please, nope. You finish building that wall. Thank you. More herbal medicine. Got Neverend running around. Let's grab like panels. So nothing that we actually really need. Some tea leaves. Oh, we can just make some corpse starch. Maybe we should start making corpse starch then. Ah. Yeah, the sight stealers really should not be in the freezer because we can't actually use them for anything. Okay, nice. That's something, I guess. Problem is, this ceramite is so ridiculously expensive. Like, does it make a bunch of ceramite per one? Or is it, like, basically nothing? Because it does make a difference. There's 150 stone I'm using. Bye, zombie! I think, I'm gonna go to bed in 12 minutes. How much was it? How much did you make? 20. How much do we need per one? 20. That's not as much as I was hoping. You know what? We should put this on Bean. That's a great thing to put on Bean. Ah, we got one of the bolters ready. Good. Good, good. You know what? I think I'm going to have to go to bed now. So I think I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed Rimworld. You know, I hope you're enjoying this tracer stuff as well. It takes quite a lot of effort to do, so like, you know, I hope you guys like it, basically. Anyway,